Hey yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy FRE, dollar sign H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's TheFlyBoyWay. Don't ask why, just check out the channel. As you can see, we are back in the apartment. If you've been watching my lives, if you've been watching the shorts I've been dropping, we are back in the apartment in Medellín, El Poblado, back from El Hueco in La Centro, and talking about what's the budget looking like. So we are here in El Poblado, Medellin. I'm here to give you guys an update on what's the budget looking like. I am officially the budget boy for this weekend. Because I told you guys I have my trip coming up to Ghana. Um, I have my trip coming up to Ghana next month, and I just wanted to come here to link up with my legacy. She's sleeping in the other room right now, um, but I definitely wanted to do this live because the other live I was at was kind of jammed up, man. The other live I did was super jammed up. Once we got into El Central. Now, next time, what I want to try to do is I do have a Colombian phone with minutes. So I'm going to try to log onto Wi-Fi from here, and hopefully it's better. But a lot of issues is that for those that don't know, when you hold on a second, yo, I gotta turn this mute thing off. For a lot of people that don't know, when you stream and are recording or watching a video from a phone, it makes the phone work extra tough. So I got to start using this solely for the Wi-Fi and then use this solely for the stream, and hopefully that'll be better. Um, I'm gonna catch everybody up to the budget. I brought this phone here now actually because what I want to do is I want to keep track of the budget through my through the calculator app because it's easy to talk to you and do that. Now, for those that don't know, I told you guys I'm going to Ghana next month, and for my daughter's mother's, one of my best friend's weddings, and that is completely throwing the budget off. But I wanted to come here and spend time with the woman I'm trying to build a legacy with here in Colombia, because she's here in Medellin right now, but she's going back to Santa Marta this month, and I got to really figure out how I'm gonna do the Santa Marta thing with everything else I got coming up next year. As far, I mean, not next year, I'm definitely gonna go, but I just gotta figure how to work it out. We're gonna figure something out. Maybe we might even link up in Jamaica because, as you guys know, she's Jamaican Colombian. So we might actually, because I haven't been in Jamaica in a long time, rather than coming back to Colombia, I may try to go spend a week in Jamaica with her so she can meet her, go see her family, and then also I can get content out there in Jamaica. So like I said, that's something I'm contemplating maybe after King James' birthday in February. I don't know, but that's just up in the air. I gotta organize some things because she has school too. But back to the budget. Budget boy. But yeah, that's us. All right, y'all. So because of all that, y'all know I had a very small budget. I had my Airbnb paid for, my Uber to the airport in Newark and back to the airport in Newark paid for, but everything else was on the budget, meaning that I have about 400, the equivalent of $400, and as I show you in the thumbnail, the equivalent was in pesos and dollars. But the thing is that right now, dollars is at the highest point it's been with pesos conversion, and Brazilian reais highest conversion in a long time. So basically, it is like when you go to like Calle Diaz or you get it out the ATM, it's like a 4-to-1 transaction. When normally it's like 3-3, 3-5, maybe at the most 3-7. It's now a complete 4-0 trans thing. And if you get out the ATM, you might be able to get it at 4-1. So it's very, very good. In other words, what that means, like for every $1, it's $4,100 in Colombian pesos. So great time to buy a house if you have the money. Great time to come to Colombia and exchange the money for later if you go to Colombia a lot. Great time to buy clothes in Colombia with USD. All right, so $400 budget, right? So how we start this off is this. Now I told you guys that Airbnb is paid for. I didn't have any activities planned. I just wanted to come see, my legacy. So we start off the budget with, I have a calculator here. All right. We start off the budget with $400. That's what we left with. Let's say the equivalent of $400. Now, before I got to Colombia, I had to get some food because, as you know, I had a red-eye flight. So on Friday, I got to the airport at 5 o'clock, and then I was like, I'm not going to eat at this airport in Newark. I'm going because nothing was open at that early. So when I get to Orlando, I'm going to eat there because when I get to Medellín, I want to get straight to the to the Uber and come to the place. So what happened was that the only thing they had available for breakfast was Burger King. Just like Burger King, but it would end up being $10. So $400 for the budget minus $10, and that's before we get to Medellín. That's Burger King. So then we finally get to Medellín, and now we got to take an Uber. Yes, I could have taken a taxi cab, and maybe got a better deal if I took the shuttle and moved around. But again, the most important thing was time. So I wanted to get there fast. Uber is usually the best price. So my Uber was 81 mil, right? So 81 mil pesos at the current time at basically 4,000 pesos each was $20, right? So now I'm subtracting another $20 from the budget. So the budget goes from 390 to 370. Cool. Then I had to tip the guards because it's a day guard and a night guard. And the way it works is you always want to tip the guards. I do want to shoot a snack episode, which I'll probably shoot a snack episode tomorrow. And so I still wanted to tip the guards because you don't want anything going wrong in your place and you want things to go smooth. So I tipped each of the guards 10 mil. 10 mil and 10 mil, that's 20 mil, right? And then I had to get a Uber for my legacy to come from where she's at, and that was 24 mil. So in total, when I got to the Airbnb, that's 44 mil. 20 mil for the 2 security guards, 24 mil. 24 mil means 24,000. But when I say mil, y'all, that means 22,000 Colombian pesos, because they don't say thousand, they say mil. So that's 44 mil, right? 44 mil is the equivalent. Let me get the numbers exactly right, because I want to make sure, right? Hold up. How much is 44,000 Colombian pesos to dollars?
44,000 Colombian pesos equals $10.17.
Okay, so that takes another $10, basically round down, $10 out of the budget. So we go from the budget of being 370 down to the budget being $10, right? Cool. So now that budget being 360, my fault. So now we had a 360 budget. So we had a 360 budget. I got here. My legacy, she's here. My legacy in Colombia, she's here with me. And we're like, all right, we want to go get something to eat. So the good thing is that, like, she's an average person. She likes exactly stuff I like. I'm not trying to go to no fancy restaurant, nothing like that. So we budgeted. All right, she wants to go to Santa Fe to get some food. I'm like, that's awesome. Santa Fe has a bunch of different restaurants, fast food restaurants in the store. We can go. So we go to the fast food restaurant and get some kind of bowl. If you've seen the shorts, you've seen the video in the shorts. So then I'll get to all your comments once, and I'll get to all your comments once I get through the story. So we go to a chicken bowl eating place, and the price of that altogether ended up being, what we got was for two plates. How much was it? It was 72 mil. Right, so it's 72 mil, right? That's how much it was for 2 meals. It was a lot. We ate a lot because I was really hungry. She was hungry. We got juices and everything with it. So let's look at the price. Let's look at the value for 72 mil. What the heck is happening? 1 second. 72,000 Colombian pesos to dollars.
72,000 Colombian pesos equals $16.64.
So basically, let's round up to $17. All right. So minus $17, right? So our budget is now 343, right? So we've gotten through the middle of the day, and we at 343, which means I'm doing really good. We started at 400. The budget boy is doing really, really good. We started at $400. We're down to $343. We got a legacy here. We done made it here. We paid that. We got dinner. We got dinner that was full, and then we figured I met up with some other guys on the way. Along the way, I met up with some guys, and a lot of people were saying they wanted to go to El Perro Negro. Now, what El Perro Negro is a new club new-ish club in Provenza. And the club is usually packed. The line is crazy. Honestly, I don't think I will go again. I had a great time, but the line, you literally waited in line for an hour and 15 minutes to get in. Yes, an hour and 15 minutes to get in. I wanted to say, hey, can we buy a section? Can we buy a bottle and get in? He's like, yeah, you can, but you still got to wait in that line. Of course, they had favorites to let in line, but again, the fact that I couldn't buy a bottle and spend, which was at the time $300,000. The bottle was $300,000, but I was with other people, so we would have split that bottle and that price so that we can get in faster. But we didn't do that, so I did save some money. But I'll tell you this much: at Perro Negro, the drinks are dumb expensive for Colombia. They're not expensive for us coming from New York, New Jersey, LA, Miami, Atlanta, Houston. It's not expensive at all. Budget friendly. But if you're in Colombia and you're looking for a place in Medellin, Cartagena, or something like that to hang out, comparing it to Barranquilla too, or Cali, it's so far out the budget. Let me give you an example. Now let's not even talk about bottle service. We're not even talking about bottle service, right? Cool. We're not talking about bottle service. It was 90 mil. My fault. It was 75 mil for a shot of Don Julio. One shot of Don Julio was 75 mil. Please Google, help me understand something real quick. How much is 75,000 Colombian pesos to dollars?
75,000 Colombian pesos equals $17.33.
Each shot of Don Julio was $17. What? That is like ridiculous. Especially because in the United States, I think shots like $20. Are you telling me the shot is $3 less here in the United States? That was crazy. So I knew this wasn't going to be in the budget, but I still wanted to buy shots for myself for Colombian Legacy, for the cool guy Esco I was hanging out with, and Esco had a date there. So I said, you know what? Let me get some Jose Cuervo. Jose Cuervo was 40,000 pesos each shot. Jose Cuervo was 40,000 pesos each shot. So 40,000 pesos times 4 equals 160 pesos. So now we're deducting the budget 160 mil pesos. But we need to know how much is 160 mil pesos in dollars. So let's do the translation. How much is 160 mil? How much is 160,000 Colombian pesos to dollars?
160,000 Colombian pesos equals $36.97.
Okay, so now we're going to round up and subtract $37 from the budget. So the budget now goes from 343 to 30 minus 37 is to so now it's 306. So now the budget is 306. Mind you, this is only the first day, y'all. We done went from $400 to a budget of 306. But the day is not over yet, y'all. Budget boys in the building. Day's not over yet. So after the club, because we end up leaving the club around 2, we didn't get any more drinks. We just had a great time. Everybody linked up. Literally everybody, even the 2 guys we met. Shout out to the 2 guys I met. I believe it was from I think one was from Florida somewhere, and the other one was from Detroit. So I met these two black guys. We all hung out and stuff. But and they had they met some chicks. It was dope as hell. So we all left the club at the same time, around 2 o'clock. Well, actually, I think Esco left the club earlier with a chick. Crazy. Shout out to Esco, yo. He met the chick in there. They was tonguing down in the club. It was crazy. It was really turned up. But I don't think I would go there again because of the line. Simply because of the line at all. So the rest of us all left at 2 o'clock. So at 2 o'clock, you got the munchies. We've been dancing for a while. We've been sitting in line for a while. It's been a long day. We only ate one other time. Let's go get something to eat. So we just wanted to get some burgers and fries. Love Legacy because Legacy knows what to do. She's not looking out for no expensive meals. She's not looking to go to some fancy restaurant. Yo, I just want burgers and fries. Let's go get some burgers and fries. I don't eat red meat, but it did have pork. So they did have my pork. They had chicken. So we went to a place called in Provenza called something. You guys see it on live as well. I mean on the shorts and stuff as well. But we went to a place. We got some food. Now the burger was 34 mil, and the chicken both 34 and 34. So that's 64. Plus we got some fries, which is 7 mil, right? And that all came up to like 71 mil, right? So and then we were supposed to get something else. No, I don't know what happened. Whatever it was came up to 70 mil just for the burgers. Oh, we got drinks. That's what it was. We got drinks. So with the drinks, it came up to 70 mil. And then they didn't include the fries, so we had to get a fry. The fry was another 8 mil. And yeah, so altogether, let's round up and say we spent 80 mil. 80 mil for burgers and fries and drinks at this place in Provenza. So now we have to figure out how much 80 mil was. All right, y'all. We still budget. We going through the budget, y'all. We going through the budget. This is something that I can track, something that you'll get. So let's ask. How much is 80,000 Colombian pesos to dollars?
80,000 Colombian pesos equals $18.49.
So we'll still round up, even though it's not a 5. We'll still round up and say $19, right? So now we subtract $19 from the budget. So total, and then after that, we went home and we got some sleep. So day one, after day one, the total budget that we have left is $287. That is what we started from 400 when we first left the house to the first full day of Medellín. So as you can see, even if I don't count the $10 for the eating food at the airport, let's say that's $297. So let's say we spent $103 for the first day. Even though we're not going to say that we spent, let's say more for $113. No, $103 for the first day. Great thing. As far as the budget, great thing. If I was not including the budget for the food at the what's name, $103, we're right on track. We're doing good. Day two. Let me get to some of y'all messages first, and then we'll get to day two. All right, y'all? Because I know y'all, shout out to you. I'm going to shout you guys out real quick. Yo, shout out to Wallace Fuller in the building. What up? Dog Nuts, what it do? Kings and Dreams, A1 Day 1, what it is. Robert B, first live was an L. Hey, it happens that way. Sometimes it just is what it is. Caribbean Casanova says, the Flyboy has been inspired by Rello. No, I've been inspired by, the name, I got it from people, but I've been inspired because I really had to try to fit this trip in. Well, shout out to Rello too, man. Just Norris. Not my proudest. Oh, well, that's crazy. That is crazy. 87 Trillionaire Club. What's going on, man? Willie Mays. Oh, you wiped up now? Again, if you've been tracking the legacy building thing, I made a video for it because a lot of people kept being confused. So I just made a video for it now. If you want to know about the legacy, just watch the video. It's on the main channel. If you subscribe, it's on the main channel. If you don't subscribe, it's the last video. I think I posted a long form video. AK, the skinny Flocka girl, she's not really skinny at all. She's like, well, she's slim, but I guess, but slim thick, definitely slim thick. Age, height, and weight, 205, 40, 5'9". B.A. Sager, I like this, your voice. Mike Larry says, my legacy, the fly is a trendsetter. Yeah, you know, something like. McNoodle, chat is the ice show speed. Yo, dog, yeah, that's gonna, again, live's gonna be, we're gonna get the lives right. I don't understand how they get, I think the reason why you're like an ISO speed live or the lives that some of the higher subscriber count and YouTube content creators are is because they don't really go anywhere where a lot of stuff can't be controlled. Like they control a lot of stuff. With numbers comes a little power. They control a lot of stuff. When I do live with y'all, it's yo, we just going. We gonna shoot a live. We might be in El Central. I can't set everything up to be like El Central where I'm driving the car, everybody stops in the traffic. Yeah, that's too much. But I do watch their live sometimes too. Nicolo Testa, what's going on? Brazil, fala conmigo. Willie Main says, does legacy mean you plan to impregnate her? It could be part of the legacy. You gotta really feel the vibe. But again, she's working on being a doctor, so we holding off on that. Glue says, do it stink. No. Palestine or Israel, neither one. I live in the United States. Antonio Brown says, shut up. Andy Fox, what up? Jim Rout, Drake or Kendrick, depends what kind of vibe I'm in. V12 in the building. Make sure y'all subscribe to V12's channel. Yo, speaking of which, y'all should make sure you subscribe to Good Time Grego channel. He just left Medellín. He's back in, I believe, Atlanta right now. But shout out to J Clyde too, because J Clyde is in Medellín. I've been trying to link up, but with a lot of people. But the thing is that this time was specifically to hang out with my legacy, talk to her, do lives. Of course, I still have to create content, spend time with her before she goes back to San Andreas, and that's the only content creation is important. I do that too, but that's the main reason. The main reason I even came back this fast from September was because I wanted to hang out with her before she left back. Jim Rat says yapping. Rashawn Jenkins says name a car for an edit. Rushi, what's going on? He high. Hello, broski. Have you heard the good news? That Jesus loves you. Good Time Grego says that's more than United States prices. Good Time Grego, yes. The place was more, and it cost $50 million to get in. My fault, y'all. I forgot to add that to the budget. My fault. I almost missed the budget part. Hold on. To get into what is this club called? To get into, yeah, this is why I never go to this club again. To get into El Perro Negro, Black Dog, it was 50 mil pesos each. It's a very small area too. 50 mil pesos each. So the equivalent, 50 mil plus 50 mil is 100. How much is 100,000 pesos to dollars? My fault, he goes mixing. How much is 100,000 Colombian pesos to dollars?
100,000 Colombian pesos equals $23.11.
Okay, so for two people, it was $23.11 to get in. So I have to subtract that from the budget. So now we are at $264. Now stuff is looking kind of off budget. Budget boys are having a hard time budgeting, but the budget is still the budget. We got money left over. I want to bring down in the budget. Here's a go. All right, so check this out. So now in the first day from 400, we spent $136 on the first day with everything. That is everything I can think of. I can't think of anything else. I remember the entrance to the club. So yeah, that's day one. So we'll start with Good Time Greg and we're going to day two. Okay, so now we're at day two. Budget boys in the building. Day two, budget boys, here we go. Okay, so for those that don't know, when I'm doing the GFE experience, when I'm with Legacy in here or my Legacy in Cuba, because those are my two legacies I'm building. I'm not trying to go out and build legacies with anyone else. I am not the type to just sit in the house and do nothing all day. I've never been that type. So whenever I'm with my legacies or whenever I go somewhere and with my legacies or I got company, I want to do something. There's nothing wrong with being that type of person who stays in the house and just all day long. That's cool. I've been through that phase already plenty of times, 40 years old. I like to do stuff. And when I do stuff, of course, I record. Of course, I stuff. So today I had to do something. Now, shout out to J Clyde. J Clyde sent me, I wake up in the morning. Right? No, this was before I wake up in the morning. J Clyde sent me a picture last night, sometime during the night, of a place called El Hueco. Now, I've never heard of El Hueco, but El Hueco is in El Centro of is in El Centro of Medellín. And for those that don't know, I've been to Medellín, El Centro twice before. A lot of people say it's dangerous, it's scary. You don't go down there. You can get robbed. You can do this, and this. I've been down there. It is going to be the place where there are more people of poverty, and it's also going to be the place where you're going to get stuff at the rock bottom price. Now, in El Centro is a place called El Hueco. And El Hueco, what it is about 5 to 10 blocks full of vendors, stores, buildings, and sneakers that resemble China. The quality is not going to be as great as China. New Balance. The quality for most of them was not going to be as great as China. The New Balances, they're pretty down to a T. But the Jordans is still subpar. And so again, I wouldn't normally go down there, but again, I told you I needed something to do, right? Matter of fact, let's leave these sneakers in here just for the conversation. Let's leave sneakers in here for the conversation. All right, how do I put them so I can have them in here? Let me see here, I guess. What's the New Balance? All right, cool. All right, so when J. Clyde sent me the video, the picture of El Hueco, or the video of El Hueco, I was like, oh, that's cool. You know what? I should go down there tomorrow. As my brain started thinking, because you guys know I'm a creator, I started saying, yo, if I'm going to go down to El Hueco tomorrow, I should do something. And so I asked Legacy, I said, yo, we should go down to El Hueco tomorrow. And she started explaining it to me. She started showing me other videos of people going down to El Hueco and this type of stuff they had. And I said, yo, what if for the budget tomorrow, I see how much it costs to buy a outfit in El Hueco. Now, originally when I said outfit, I wanted to buy everything. I wanted to buy an undershirt, underwear, socks, pants, a shirt, and a hat. I wanted to buy the entire outfit and see what it would cost. But again, undershirts, you're going to have that. Drawers, you're going to have drawers. And even socks, you're going to have socks. So we could just X all that stuff out, because if all I got to bring to a country is underwear, socks, and drawers, and or besides lotion, deodorant and stuff like that, and I could buy a different outfit every day for a discount price, that might be a better thing. Because you know what? If you pay for a bag is like $50 each way, $60 each way if you want, $65 each way if you want Spirit. So let's say that's $120. So that means, in other words, I was like, hey, if I can spend less than $120, not only will I buy new clothes, but I also will have content, and I don't have to worry about packing nothing. Just a book bag. You know what we're going to do today? We're going to go down to El Hueco and see if we can get an outfit and how much it costs. So my Legacy, I let her pick everything. She asked me if I liked stuff. I would say yes, I liked it, I didn't like it. But it was only one thing that I didn't like at all. And those were, she wanted to get the all black Air Force Ones. I had to put an X up for that one. I had to put an X up for that one. Hey. Listen, baby. You can pick anything you want almost. The boss sneakers, two things actually. It was the all black Air Force Ones, which is a no, and it was the sneakers that said boss on them. Boss sneakers. Only two no's that I said, you know what? We can't do this. Everything else, you pick. So I said, okay, how much do you think I can spend on a budget? Because remember, right now the budget is left over. Hold up. My fault. Right now the budget is on day 2, $264. We have $264 left. She goes, I think you could spend about 350 mil pesos to about, 350 mil pesos to about like 400 mil pesos. How much is that? Real quick. How much is 350,000 Colombian pesos to dollars?
350,000 Colombian pesos equals $80.88.
And I'm going to tell you, 400 pesos is what I got exchanged. 400 pesos right now with the transfer fee is $100. So $100 for 400. So between $80 and $100, she said I can get a whole outfit. I'm talking about everything. Now here's what I would tell people. after going, before we get into detail of what we bought and the breakdown of everything and with the budget, you can get an outfit from, I'm talking about sneakers, underwear, socks, shirt, just a outfit, a basic outfit. No crazy names, New Balances, just basic outfit for literally 250 mil pesos. 250 mil pesos is, hold on. How much is 250,000 Colombian pesos to dollars?
250,000 Colombian pesos equals $57.77.
That is the lowest price that you can get an outfit down there for. For $57, you can get a t-shirt, jeans, drawers, socks, sneakers, and a hat. All for $257. Now, here's the thing. It's going to be a booty fit. It's going to be a booty fit. Booty fit meaning it is a horrible outfit, but it's an outfit and it's new. You can get some New Balance sneakers. Not these ones, but you can get some New Balance sneakers or Pumas for about 50 mil. 50 mil pesos, you can get some sneakers. You can get some basic jeans. Jeans for about 40 mil pesos. You can get a shirt, basic shirt, for about 20 mil pesos. Socks, underwear, t-shirt, all together, 20, 25 mil, 30 mil pesos. And a hat will run you about 40 mil pesos. You can get all of this stuff at the budget price without looking good, a brand new outfit for $57 minimum. Never heard of that before. I could buy an outfit every day. It's going to be booty, but I could buy a different outfit every day that I don't want to wear. It's a $50 outfit. Wake up in the morning, go buy an outfit, wear it for the day, with sneakers included. Next day, throw the outfit out, never wear it again. Never wear it again for 57 USD. But again, this wasn't what we was doing today. What we wanted to do to see if somebody who had a little bit of style, who had some style, could do it. So the most expensive thing we decided to spend the highest portion of the budget we started to go for was for the shoes, because I feel as though she felt as though, and I feel as though too, I agree with her, that the most important thing in your outfit is going to start with your shoes. Your shoes are going to define the outfit of everything else you buy. So we went and spent a little bit more on a budget than normal. Now, these are the Jordans, and they do look a little bit fugazi with this thing right here. If you know Jordans, they do. It's not China. It's quality. And here's the difference what I tell everybody. When I buy sneakers from China, and they're very inexpensive, a lot of people don't understand that because something is inexpensive doesn't always mean it's not of great quality. Now the kicks I get from China, real quick, let me bring them out real quick. I gotta be quiet because she's another one. Hold a second. Okay, we back. So look, so the kicks I get from China, these are what I consider inexpensive, but not cheap. You see the quality, you see the detail that goes into the kicks you buy from China. This is why I support buying kicks from China. Not saying that you should do it, not promoting anything, just saying why I buy kicks from China, because the quality is impeccable. And that is what is determined. A lot of people get confused with the difference of quality and cost. Just because something is inexpensive and not the base price doesn't mean that the quality isn't amazing. But just because something is expensive, it also doesn't mean that the best quality. Now, again, if I had to rate my China quality as an 8, or no, my China quality as a 9, my China quality sneakers that I get is a 9, right? That's what my opinion. You can have a difference. Is a 9. I would say the Medellín type stuff, I would say the quality is like a 5. Well, for certain ones, of course, this was probably the better of the quality, as far as stuff, but I would still say these about a 5 in quality, maybe a 5.5 at the most. When it comes to El Hueco, the New Balances, I would give them a 6. I feel like they had more time to get these New Balances right. I really feel like they had more time to really break down the detail of everything. So I would give the quality of like the New Balances or the Pumas like a 6. So the highest quality would be a 6 in like El Hueco. Now, what happened was that the place we went to a bunch of different places. You guys will see the video. I couldn't do live because live wasn't working too well, but I did record it when we was going around. So I'll put the video and chop it up, and you guys will get to see it. It'll be a super long video, but it'll be really good. And so, as you guys can see, the different quality. But the place that we went to did have the best quality. It had one of the best qualities we've seen. Well, it had the best quality we've seen outside of the stores that was inside, which was charging way more. Yeah, it definitely was best quality, but they wouldn't budge on price too much. So we ended up spending 2 of these for 2 sneakers from Medellín. It ended up being 2 for 120 pesos, right? So let's go. Now we're back to the budget, y'all. We back to the budget, boys, y'all. So 120 each, because they broke it down. Ends up being 240 mil pesos. How much is 240,000 Colombian pesos to dollars?
240,000 Colombian pesos equals $55.46.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to round up again and say $56 from the budget. Okay. So for those that don't remember, the budget is now for day 2. At the beginning of day 2, we missed the part 2. The budget is now $264. Now for the sneakers, we're going to subtract 50. Open again. Hold on a second. We're going to subtract 264. All right, cool. 1 second. 264 minus, did we say $56? Yeah, $56 minus $56. That's 208. Now that's just the sneakers. Now I got to go back a little bit because again, when we went down there, we got breakfast. Now the breakfast spot, great price. We end up spending for breakfast. I had a full course meal. I had some fish soup. She had like a bowl, and we both had 2 drinks. So that total came up to 42 mil. Great price. 42 mil for 2 people for breakfast. Now let's find out what 42 mil is in dollars. How much is 42,000 Colombian pesos to dollars? I said that wrong. How much is 42,000 Colombian pesos to dollars? I gotta put the Wi-Fi in. I don't have to put the Wi-Fi in. Actually, I do. Why the Wi-Fi not working? Hold up. 1 second. 1 second, y'all. Budge with me. I want you guys to hear to track this whole thing. How much is 42,000 Colombian pesos to dollars?
42,000 Colombian pesos equals $9.71.
So we're going to round it up to $10. So now our budget is going from 208 minus 208 minus $9. So now we have a budget of $199. Now we got the shoes. I went this shoe. I decided that I made a boss move. I said, yo, I'm going to get her these shoes outside of the budget. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract those shoes from the budget, which is with 56 divided by 2, 28. So because it wasn't the outfit that I was going to be, I'm going to subtract $28. I'm going to add, my fault, $28 to the budget. And the budget was 199. So let's do 199. Hold on real quick, though. Let's do 199 plus 28. So we back up with the budget, y'all. We back to 227. But now we got to get some jeans. Now, you guys are going to see the jean store, and the jean store that I went to isn't going to be the least expensive. It's not at all. It's going to be the jeans that have a little bit of quality or a lot bit of quality to them. They're not really have names and stuff, like if you want to get like a Versace or something like that. But basically, I'm trying to get up a little bit. It's basically just standard jeans, y'all. These ones are stone washed gray, which is kind of dope. So again, she picked these out. She picked the whole outfit out to go with the black Jordans. She picked this outfit out. So far so good. You know what I mean? And that was that. So now here's where things got a little fishy. Now because I forgot to bring my card, and I brought these, which was outside of the budget, but I was using budget money for it, we would have to go back to get a shirt and socks, and a hat, which we didn't get the shirt, the socks, and hat. But I told you guys what the budget on a whole outfit would be, even with all that stuff. I made sure I told you that. But we didn't get that stuff. I'm still gonna wear this tonight. Because I went and got these, and I really wanted to get these. I made a boss move and said I'd rather get these for her, and rather than getting the whole outfit right now, I'd rather come back and get the shirt and everything else. So that's that. Now the jeans, as you guys will see, maybe I'll post a short later after this so you guys can see. The jeans cost 150 mil pesos. That was the price, my fault. The price of the jeans after negotiation was 150 mil pesos. But as I told you guys earlier, because I spent the money on this, it was an extra 120, I realized I was 120 below budget. And I was at the point where I said, you know what, we'll come back and just do it, because I have money here. I have my card here, but I have the money here in the budget that y'all see. Still got 200, we still have money left in the budget. But the guys were so hungry. They were so hungry for a sale. Let me tell you what he did. After he broke down at 150 was the lowest price they could go, and otherwise he was walking out the door. Do you know what happened? We walked outside. I used my card, which I knew wasn't going to work because I carry a credit card on me just for emergency purposes. If I got to switch money over to the credit card and then do that, but I didn't switch money. I knew the credit card didn't have the money on it, but I let him swipe it. He said his internet went down. So we played out again. He swiped it again. Didn't work. I said, man, we're going to have to come back, all right? We're going to have to come back. They seen it. As they said, come back. Wait a minute. They already had all the clothes outside already. So they put the shirt on their back. He said, all right, we'll come back. We'll come back. And he goes, oh, wait. He seen me count out the money that I had in cash, but it was only like 116,000 pesos. But the jeans are 150. But it's cash, 116 pesos. And I didn't even want to offer disrespect them and say, hey, yo, just take this. It's all I got. I didn't want to offer that. But he seen me put it back in. He said, hold on. What you got there? We'll take it. I said, huh? He said, no, give me that. What? So I did a little poor thing where you grab the money out like this, all of this. He goes, yeah, grabs it. And he says, he counts out. Yeah. Don't worry. We'll consider it a discount. Now, I hadn't planned it. I had really literally planned going back because I wanted to continue the thing, going back to the house, getting the money, and paying for the whole thing. I planned to pay for the whole thing. It was inexpensive. Again, it was 150 mil pesos. Real quick. How much is 150,000 Colombian pesos to dollars?
150,000 Colombian pesos equals $34.66.
Now that's basically what I would pay at Former Mills. I mean, it's not. It's actually more than what I would pay at Former Mills, to be honest with y'all. It's more than what I would pay at Sheen as well, also. But it's on the spot. It is what it is. Cool. I was cool with it. I was comfortable with it because it was still in the budget. Budget boy in the building. It was in the budget. It was in the budget. I said it's in the budget. We're gonna do it. But he ended up giving it to me for 116 because that's all I had on me. So let's see how much this 116 is. How much is 116,000 Colombian pesos to dollars?
116,000 Colombian pesos equals $26.80.
So now I got it for an extra $10 less. So let's go to and say $27 minus the budget. Now we had $227. We're going to minus $27, and we're now at $200. The crowd goes wild. We're down to $207. We started yesterday with $400 in the budget. We're down to $200,000. I mean, $200 left, right? But wait, there's more. We had to take a Uber there to the place. Matter of fact, we took a taxi there. And the reason why is because when I exchanged the dinero, the Uber was taking forever. And the taxi ran about 20 mil pesos. And as y'all guys know, 44 mil was $10. So 20 mil is $5. So we subtract $5 from the taxi, and we're now at $195. Now, coming back, we actually did an Uber. We did an Uber taxi, but we did an Uber, so that was another 20 mil. So that is another $5. So now we are back at the Airbnb. We got the clothes, we got the sneakers. We didn't get the hat or the shirt, but it's okay. I got a hat and a shirt here if I don't want to buy it. Because we are at $190 left in the budget. Remember, when I left my house, it was $400. Day 2, which is not even all the way done yet, we are down to $190 on the budget. Now, before I get to your comments, here's the thing. We still have to eat dinner. We're still going out tonight. We may just go bowling, not necessarily to a club. I just kind of want to spend time with her. So we may go bowling, we may go to a movies, because we only have 2 more days of the budget. The budget. So, I can't tell you, well, of course, I'll go live again with the budget on the budget update tomorrow after the spins. But here's the thing about tomorrow, when I'm going to give you a foreshadow of some things. I can't foreshadow the price, I can't foreshadow the budget, but let me give you guys a foreshadow of tomorrow. Now tomorrow, she has to go to work. She has to work from 8 a.m. on Sunday to 8 a.m. on Monday. So that means I'm going to go a whole day without my legacy. Colombian legacy. Sad face. She is she just got her paramedic license, passed the paramedic course in university and everything. She's going to get her license. They're going to mail it to her in a couple months. But she has 2 more weekends of interning, 2 more weeks of interning as a paramedic. And for those who don't know, when you work in a firehouse in the States, you work 24 hours on and then 3 days off. And it's similar here for paramedics. They work 24 hours on, 1 day off. 24 hours on, 1 day off. So since they get 1 day off, she's going to come back here afterwards on Monday before I leave. Now I leave here Monday at 12 o'clock. So I don't really need a big budget for Monday. But tomorrow, because I'm going to be in Ghana during Christmas, and there's right after Christmas, my fault, and I'm doing Christmas snacks. I got a whole Christmas snacks playlist where I'm going to drop the 4 snacks that you guys didn't see the full version. You only seen the live version. I'm going to drop them every Friday in December. but I also have to do a Christmas snacks episode. And to do the Christmas snack episode, I had to search and find a dancer for the Christmas snacks episode. That had to be put. Say it with me, y'all. That had to be put. Say it with me, y'all. That had to be put. Say it with me, y'all. That had to be put in the budget. Now, negotiation lasted about 1 to 2 weeks with different varieties of snacks that I wanted to bring because I wanted more of the official Pisa look for a snack. And I wanted to try to get it without the mask for Christmas. So my budget is going to have to be a little bit higher for this because when you asking for a snack without the mask, they're going to want a little more cash. So I budgeted 250 mil pesos to 350 mil pesos to get a quality budgeted snack willing to show the face and comfortable with having it on writing. I was able to find one for 300. I haven't contacted her since I've been here at all, but the snack, I haven't contacted the snack either since I've been here at all, but it is available. But I'm also testing the waters of the type of snack I want last minute, trying to switch it around because I'm not 1,000% sure that I want this snack, but I am 1,000% sure that the maximum budget is going to be 300 because this snack agreed with 300 mil pesos. So what is 300 mil pesos? Give me a second. And shout out for the United States dollar being worth so much right now in comparison to other currencies. How much is 300,000 Colombian pesos to dollars?
300,000 Colombian pesos equals $69.32.
So we have to budget that in to what we have left so that we can make sure the snack is attached. So automatically we're going to round that up to 70 and we're going to take 70 out of the 190 budget. Let's just say 75 out of the 190 budget just to be safe. Just to be safe. So now, drum roll please. The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here. So, to stay within our $400 budget for 4 days in Medellín, we only have $115 left. And that includes food, activities for tonight. We already counted the snack, breakfast for tomorrow, lunch for tomorrow, dinner for tomorrow. And then Sunday, breakfast with my legacy before I go back to the States. Now, I know I like to just get everything off my brain before I get to your comments. Some people may have left. If you guys got any questions on anything, let me know. We're almost hitting the hour mark. What we'll probably do is we may even go an hour, 30 minutes, and then we're in this live so I can get back to hanging out with my legacy when she wakes up and figure things out. So now, budget boys in the building we have left. For this Medellín trip, we have $115 left. Can we make it work? Remember, that includes Uber's places also. Can we make it work? I really think we can. It's going to be a little bit difficult because if we wanted to buy a shirt, it might not be possible. If we wanted to buy the hat, it might not be possible. But we're in budget. We're in budget. My fault, y'all. My apologies. My apologies. I need to add that $28 back. I need to add that $28 back because that was part of the budget. My fault. Minus $28. Minus $28 for the New Balances because that was part of the budget. We're down to 80. So I want y'all to see. We're down to $87 for the budget. We're down to $87 for the budget. But that includes the snacks too, y'all. That includes the snacks. The snacks is already paid for, so we don't have to worry about the snacks tomorrow. But we're down for $87. And it may go up. The budget may go up more if the snacks doesn't cost 300 mil. Follow me, y'all. If the snacks doesn't cost 300 mil pesos, the budget will go up more. But we're at $87 for tonight, tomorrow, and Monday morning. Can we do it? What do you think? If you're in the room still right now, can I put a poll up here? Pause. Can I put a poll up here? I want to see if I can put a poll. Start a poll. Okay. I'm going to ask you guys. Minus snacks. We have $87 USD left for 2 days. 2 days in Medellín. Can we make it? And I want you guys to let me know what you think. I just put the poll in the chat, y'all. You guys let me know. Do you think with $87 and the snacks is already there? So the snacks is the activity that we can have at nighttime, or we can have it in the morning. But we got to get breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We got to find something else to do besides snacks. And then we got to get breakfast with the legacy on Monday. Now the question I asked you, and we got to get an Uber back. We got to get an Uber back to the airport. Which again, an Uber to the airport is $20. So we really only have $67. Can we do it, y'all? Can we stay in the budget as a budget boy in Medellín, Colombia with 2 days left? All right, let me get to y'all comments now, and then we get to y'all see what the poll asks when I get to end the comments, pause, and see what it is. All right, so here we go. Shalene, yeah, the party. All right, we ended that good time, Grego. What's going on, man? Hey, I'm French. Parlez-vous français? Bonjour, comment allez-vous? What do you think about Donald Trump election? I think it was cool. I figured that was going to happen because when you broke, people look at money more than majority of people look at money more than they think emotions. Emotions, if you believe that the other side was, yeah, that's my idea. Get some beers out there. I'm not sure what. Beers. I don't drink beer. That's one thing though. I don't drink beer. I'll take a shot, but I'm not a real big drinker. Bandana Travels in the building. What's going on in Bandana Travels? Make sure you subscribe to Bandana Travels channel. Yeah. Season. What's going on? Colombia is DOA. Costa Rica is much better vibe. It really depends what you like. Like I enjoy Colombia way better. But for me, mostly because there's more places in Colombia you're gonna go. Most people that go to Costa Rica, they're talking about Limon, San Jose, Oaxaca. For me, Colombia-wise, Cali, Bogota, Barranquilla, Cartagena, Medellín. It's just so many options, different vibes too. Amber says 34 plus is 68, not 74. Yeah, but I added the drink. I didn't add the drinks. Amber, I didn't add the drinks. The drinks brought the total up to 74. Hubert says, can you respond to me, please? Did he answer questions? Oh, I hope I did. I did. Sunday Ayuba. Hey, big bro, how you doing today? We living. We budgeted. We budget boying, man. Am I in America? No, we are in Colombia right now. Bark, salute the Barks in the building. What's going on? Shout out from Toledo, Ohio. Jacoby, what's going on? Flyboy, check out Skybox and Laureles. It depends if it's in the budget. Like again, I didn't really plan on doing a bunch of clubs this time. I specifically wanted to spend time with my legacy and still get some content. And so I don't know, maybe we will. I gotta see. Because I think tonight I really want to rather just do something like bowling or the movies, just something more relaxed and in the budget. Um, what's going on, Copper Chopper? What's going on, Chopper? What's up? What's up? Salute, salute, salute. P47, what up, bro? What up? What up? Dasim, salute, salute. What's going on? Flyboy B, what's going on? Born and ready. How you living? How you living? Yo, yo, yo. 215 in the building. Philly, stand up. How about you feel about the election? Hopefully, at KB Kato, I answered that last one earlier. Born raised. I remember my hunt for a donkey came. Okay, you forgot the feeder. Salute. I'm not sure. In Cartagena. Oh, I don't know. You going? Oh, you gang? I'm not sure what that means. Acrobolite. Salam. Salam. What's going on, man? Shout out to Pakistan. Acrobite from Pakistan. KW. What's going on? What it do? What it do? Born ready said places that you go or ratio between 5 and 10 when you go there, depending on the movement and activities. Not to it. Places that you go or the ratio between 5 and 10. The ratio between 5 and 10 was the quality that when I said that was the quality of the sneaker. And it wasn't 5 and 10. This 5 or 6 was the ratio of quality. Like and from the China it's been 9 quality when it comes to kicks. Salam and shirts too. Salam alaikum. What's going on, Aaron? You're long-winded like me. Pause. I get it, but pause, bro. Dylan says that lineup is crazy. Shout out to my barber. He did a little thing. He did a little thing right now, man. My Dominican barber. Que lo que? Oh my God, Satoshi. Dab. I hear you. What's going on, man? Emma White. What's going on? 3K. Are you going to leave the clothes there? It's tough, y'all. It's tough. I don't know if I'm going to wear these sneakers in the States ever, but I'm going to wear them here. Maybe I will wear them to play basketball or something. I don't know. If Spirit make a big deal about me putting this in like a spare bag, I'll probably just throw them out. But again, the content, the vibe, all worth it. Please some breast me. What's going on? Oh wow, he's wilding. $60, you were fed. Let's see. V says good. Please bless me. Okay, I gotta Emma. If you do that one more time, Emma, I'm gonna have to block you. I don't like people putting their stuff like that out here over and over again, spamming it. I'm going shopping in Colombia. It was dope. Again, the jeans, quality jeans. The jeans are quality. I give it that. The New Balances, shoot, I don't really normally like New Balances, but she picked out some dope New Balances for her. And I think I could vibe out with some New Balances and just a white tee, especially at $30 for the sneaker. Hell yeah. What's going on, bro? Columbia, R-Dub, what's going on? What's going on? Education, entertainment. What's the monthly rent like? And Medellín is more expensive. Where I'm staying now, the rent was like $1,200 a month. I'm right out of El Poblado. It's different. The rent was like between $1,000 and $1,200 a month where I'm staying now. But if you go to Barranquilla, rent is in the quality north area of Barranquilla, talking about $600 a month. So it's like it depends where you want to stay. I mean, you can go outside of the other places, but as I tell you guys all the time, don't budget your security. A lot of people complain about danger, but you're not doing what you should do as a tourist, as a tourist or as a foreigner rather, or extranjero. So, what are you buying every week? What are buying every day new outfit? No, that's something I was saying that you could do, but if you wanted to do it in a way where you could get an outfit every day and not have to blow a budget, you could do it for $57. But if you're picking outfits out like the way that we picked the outfit out today, it's going to be between 350 mil pesos and 450 mil pesos every day if you want to get a new outfit. That's the waste of money and waste of outfit. Let me try to break down to people who aren't aware. So I go today and I have something to do. So that gives me an opportunity of something to do. Secondly, I'm filming content, right? And I make money off the content that I film. So I'm going to make money back, right? Thirdly, it's going to attract more people to come to the channel and watch other stuff. Fourthly, I can still wear these jeans a lot of places and maybe the shirt a lot of places if I wanted to. And fifth, but finally, then I can create shorts and have conversations like that where people can watch me and find out more. So whereas though a lot of people would say, dang, you spent $57, you spent $80 for the day on an outfit, and you're gonna throw most of it away, like the sneakers. Why is that a waste? Well, it's not necessarily a waste because when I put out content, if I put 2, 3, 4 videos out from it, I'll make that $80 plus some. So the money that I spent on these, I'll get back from the videos, and I still get to write it off on my taxes. Think about that, y'all. I get to write it off on my taxes as a tax expense, and I get paid more money for the videos I made from it. So it's an all-around win-win-win. And I get to enjoy myself for the day with something to do creative. That's how you should think. That's how you should think as a person who wants to maximize your time, money, and opportunity. Limitless in the building. What's going on? What type of shoes are those? The Jordans. They Jordans from Medellín. I stay with my China brand. This doesn't convince me to move from China. You know, China. It's gonna always be número uno para mí para comprar for buying sneakers and some shirts. But Shein's from China too. But these, I mean, for something to wear while you're here, honestly, when they see that you're a foreigner, they're not even really caring about the shoes and stuff. But they'll look at the shoes and at a quick glance, they might say, "Oh, he got some J's on his feet." The guys ain't gonna see that because you could look at the back; it's crazy. But still, the girls are like, "Oh, he got some J's on his feet. He got a nice shirt, different outfit every day." So, hey, why not? Are they real? Real. Look, hey, R-Dub, look at the definition of real. Can you smell it? Sense. Can you touch it? Feel. Can you hear it? Can you see it? It fits the definition. Yes, they are real. These are real. The difference between these and the ones you get from Foot Locker is the company you brought them from. Now, and the quality with this one. With the quality also. With the ones from Medellín, it's the company you bought it from and the quality. The quality is not going to be alike. Now, China. The only difference with the China ones is the person you brought them from. Because the quality is there. And the price. Let's go. What's going on? I'm buying off-brand as long as it fit me. I'm good. Knockoffs. Dre says. R-Dub says. Right. You need log off, bro. China. Wonderful travels. What's going on, man? Flex and Sasu. What it is. You shouldn't support the counterfeit market. Why not? And who's saying that it's a counterfeit market? It's real. China make anything from you. Again, people don't understand that, dog. The stuff that they get from Foot Locker, what do you think it's made at? Where do you think the stuff they get from at Flight Club is made? Where do you think the stuff they get from at StockX is made? Where do you think all the sneakers? You think they manufacture this stuff in the United States? That's what you think? No, it's all in China. And right now, Vietnam is trying to catch up. But the quality of China is so much better, no company wants to go to Vietnam. Or the majority of companies, let me quote myself. The majority of companies don't want to switch over from China to Vietnam because they know Vietnam makes a less quality. They don't want to switch over from China to Medellín because they know Medellín makes a less quality. Price is not always indicative of quality. What kind of 11 of those? Those 11 Medellins. What's going on, Banks? Banks says, I'm going to click the live show. I'm going to click the live, and the first thing I see is Luxury says, imagine someone came out calling themselves the Flyboy Way and started selling your content without the name, counterfeit. Well, I would say, hey, if they can somehow provide you the exact content I can, maybe you get it chips. But the thing is, the difference is, these are material things. What I provide is intellectual property that can get you further in your life than you are right now. That can show you a different way. So whether I teach you about Cartagena through the Black Man's Guide, or whether somebody does the exact same thing I do, telling you about the pros. Because if you go back, I've been doing this before anybody really brought it all together, telling you about the location in the same places, telling you about the interaction with women. I don't care what you name it. Don't name it the Black Man's Guide, because my product is like what's the name? But I don't care what you name it. If you're doing the same thing, if you're making the same quality, it may not look the same, but if it gets people to where they need to be, cool. But material stuff, big difference from intellectual property. Big difference. Not the Roman 11s. The New Balance, not made in quality like Nikes. Yeah, that could be too. Limitless. They didn't even try with those 11s. They just used them spare material in the shop. And the crazy thing is, those were the best ones. Best ones that we seen. And we went to a lot of stores, y'all. We went to a lot of stores. Let me see. Jeez, love you. Jamaica is on this camera. I got tough tier. Again, this is not promotion. This is not trying to tell you what you should do. I'm just giving you guys a look into my life and how I think. Because I think at the end of the day, no one has the right way. But you can find the right way for you if you know all the options. And what I do here is I tell y'all options. That's what this channel is about. It's about giving you another option. Are we going out to any new spots tonight? No, not really. Again, this tonight I want to dedicate to just hanging out with my legacy, going out to watch movies, or going to because the movies and bowling is in the same place. Going out to the movies, going to bowling, something like that. Just something relaxing. Maybe go out, get something to eat. Remember, we got $67, y'all. $67. Again, the United States dollar. Let's see how much $67 in pesos real quick. My fault. We find out how much $67 is. Let's stay in budget. 67 United States dollars to pesos, Colombian.
$67 equals 289,952.92 Colombian pesos.
So 600. Let's say it's 290,000 pesos, right? So let's say we're gonna do a little bit of math, right? So we have 290,000 pesos left, right? Now I need to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner tomorrow. I need to eat dinner tonight with snacks. That's 2 dinners basically, and then not snacks, but my legacy, and then 2 breakfasts in the morning. So that's 7. That's 7 meals, right? Now each meal is at $70,000, right? So let's say 70,000. My fault. Each meal is at 70,000 times 7 meals. That's not right. That's not right at all. Each meal is not at 70,000 because that's 2 people per meal. Each meal is at for me 35,000. Each meal is at 35,000 because I split up the 2. So each meal is at 35,000. And I counted her meal and my meal separately because I wanted to do it like this. So each meal is at 35,000. 35,000 times 7 is 245. So we got enough for all the meals, y'all. We got enough for all the meals. We got enough, and we got a little extra money for tonight. Because remember, we had 290, 245. So right now, look like the budget boy is going to do it. So I'm going to get to your comments, and after I get to the end of your comments, we're going to look at what the poll says, and then we're going to go. Non-pro. How long are you there for? I'm only here till Monday. Have her cook you something? We could do that also. That R-dub, that might be a good thing too. We could do that also. We could cook something. We can make content out of that. I'm gonna ask her when she wake up if she wanna cook dinner tonight. We go to the store, get some food, go shopping on camera, buy some food, cook it here. They got pots and pans and everything here. Hey, R-dub, shout out to that, because that's not only, I like the convenience of going out and getting fast food, but she could cook something. Or maybe I'll just have her cook breakfast. Now, because breakfast is gonna be too fast. She'll get here like at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 2 hours. I don't wanna have to worry about that one. So maybe dinner we'll go out. She could make something for dinner. We'll figure it out. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do. But I like the idea, R-dub. Appreciate that. I like that idea, R-dub, because she can really cook. You can also safe it. After snacks, we building legacies. Again, when you paint the picture, right? Everyone knows there's a part of the picture that everyone likes, but it doesn't mean you can forget to paint the sky. If you don't paint the sky, people might look at the picture like, "Oh, this is a great picture," but you didn't finish the sky up there. Why is that part of the sky green and not blue? So what I bring to you guys, I'm like an artist. I'll bring to you guys my life, and you know how they say art imitates life, and life sometimes imitates art. Well, I'm showing people the art in life. That's what video is. Video is showing you the art in life. So the snacks has to be part of it because this is in my head as a creator, and it's in my head. It has to be part of it. But we still building legacies, y'all. Audrey, what's going on? Teach them how to budget travel fast. It's the card in the building. What's going on, man? What's going on? Gabs Wag says hi. What's up? Bro, when you going to Argentina? Not sure, man. Not really sure. I don't have it in my plan right now. Again, right now I'm building a legacy in Colombia and Cuba. And when you're building a legacy, it costs a lot of time. It costs a lot of money. So when you are not able to do a lot of other stuff, like go places that not really at the top of your list. Like at the top of my list was Africa. I'm going to Africa this next month. At the top of my list is Thailand. I'm going to Thailand. And Tokyo might be at the top of my list also. Aside from that, I don't really have, or in Hong Kong rather, but I don't really have any places that I really definitely feel like I got to go right away. Can I, if I'll get to 75 years, I hopefully can get in life. Maybe I go in my 50s. Maybe I go in my 60s when I'm retired in 50s and 60s. But right now, I have to focus on building the legacy because in the time that I'm doing it now, if I'm going to build a legacy now, I got to have a kid with each of my legacies in the next 3 to 4 years because I don't want to be, and there's nothing wrong with this, I don't want to be 60-year-old raising a 2-year-old. Or I don't want to be 55-year-old, 55 years old raising a 2-year-old. I want to be able to move around as frequently, as fast, and in shape as I can now. So when my kid is 16, 17, at the time, I'll only be like 58, 59. When my kid is 18, I'll be like 10. So that's, or I'll be like 60, 62, where I'm still moving around, but at 18 is the difference because I think that it's important that you're able to somewhat connect to and be able to move around like that. It's my opinion. So again, it's got to be in the next, if I'm going to have 2 more kids internationally, it's got to be in the next 3 to 5 years. And I also got to be able to have the money to buy them each a house or a condo completely paid off as generational wealth. That's a standard for me. And the more you travel to all these places, like you got all these travelers traveling to a lot of places, that's spending a lot of money, especially when flights are expensive. So I don't feel comfortable traveling to all these places and have nothing to leave to my kids. I don't feel comfortable. Or not have what I was able to leave to my kids. Each of my kids in the States, and I broke this down in the legacy conversation. Each of my kids in the States have their own houses. The houses produce them income. They might be paid off if I die early. Hopefully they don't. But it might be paid off if I don't die at 75. Either way, they'll be paid off either way. So I want my kids here to have a place too. So it's gotta be stuff I'm doing now. Because at 65 having a kid, 60 having a kid, 50 having a kid for the first time, stay home if you can't spend. That's the thing, Kevin Brigham. From what I'm doing, you're not able to stay home. I understand that when you leave, the woman is going to do whatever she wants to do. You can trust her as much as you want. There's a lot of people who are just thinking differently, let's say. To me, it would be uncommon sense, but I'll just to be fair, say a lot of people are thinking differently. Like they can leave a country for like 4 months, 3 months, even 2 months, and expect that woman not to do nothing. Even if it's your girlfriend, expect them not to do nothing. It's not realistic. And then they go around bragging, oh, I got a good girl. She ain't going to cheat on me. She ain't going to be with nobody else. Cool. You can think like that. I'm not here to ruin your fantasy, but it's not realistic. And I've always been a realistic person. So when you say stay home if I can't spend, I can spend, but having to budget it is because you have to know the value of being able to show the woman that, hey, when I tell you I want to be with you, look, I was here in September. I'm back here in October. No, I don't live here because I'm building a legacy. I'm building wealth that you're going to have access to through our child that a lot of people in your country won't ever have access to. A lot of people in Colombia, a lot of people in Cuba, a lot of people in the United States, their family will never own anything. They'll never own a house. They'll never own a condo. They'll never own anything because the people were too busy traveling, or they were too busy focusing on looking fly and buying the sneakers like this from the United States that cost $200, $300. And they don't understand that the more time that passes, the less likely your family will ever be able to build generational wealth. So for me, yes, I still have to travel because I need to build that connection and show her that I'm going to be there. But at the same token, I have to budget because if I go out and spend everything I have, then I can't continue to live. It'll be more difficult to continue to leg. Like I'm already set right now once I set my place in Miami, but I won't be able. I'll be like one of the people who just travel around the world, and then you're like, oh, they got all these cool things. They go to all these cool places. They go to you say Argentina. They go to Tokyo. They go to Brazil. They go to all these places all the time. And then you ask, they never want to speak about. And there's nothing wrong with this. It's my opinion. Never want to speak about, yo, what you leaving your kid if you pass away? How are you able? Are you able to live if you don't work? Again, I'm more of a realistic person. So when you say again, stay home if you can't spend, I still suggest people to travel if you got a budget, but make sure that you have a long-term plan. Ellis, what's going on, man? You can grocery shop and slash breakfast or lunch. No, the issue is that again, she gets off of work from a 24-hour job at 8 in the morning, and it's a distance from here. So by the time she gets here, it'll probably be like 9 o'clock, right? So I got to check out of here by 12. If she got to make breakfast, she gets here after a long day of work, 24 hours, she got to make breakfast. It's just it's an inconvenience. I'd rather just sit and make breakfast, talk to her, have our fun, and then, say our goodbyes, and then that's that. But yeah. But maybe dinner, y'all. Maybe dinner. Dinner, I'm really considering that. Ellis, what up, though? What up, though? Crazy. He said, Ellis said, I went crazy and spent way too much money. I mean, money comes and goes. With the stuff that I said earlier, money comes and goes. Way too much money, you want to be budget, you want to be careful with that. But you can't, we only got one time to live and that we know of. And it's certain things you can't do that you could do at 40, you could do at 30, you could do at 20, that you can't do at 60 or 50 or 70, or you could do it, but it's not going to have the same effect or feeling. So I'll still say watch out, don't spend too much, but don't be afraid to spend something. Negative, sir, unless you go grocery shopping about the money, go to the gym. Yeah, I don't see that. What's the safest, bro? Cali or Bogota? Safe is depending on how you move and what you know about the area. If you don't know how to move, if you don't know how to speak Spanish and you don't know where to stay in Cali could be super crazy because you didn't take the steps or it could be super quote unquote dangerous because you didn't take the steps to find out where to stay that's not dangerous or have the language to not worry about it. But overall, I think either one it's not neither one. It's not, no more or less. It's just the KW Flyboy. You are not going to have a baddie for your snack. If you found anything, no, that's not cheap. That's not cheap at all. KW, the issue is that when I do the snacks, sometimes I have the full snacks where there's the after the snack, and sometimes I just have the dancing snacks. Mostly it's the full snack. But for dancing, think about this. Hey Google. Oh no, sorry, that's gonna mess me up. 1 second, y'all. Hopefully it didn't mess me up. How much is 300,000 Colombian pesos to dollars?
300,000 Colombian pesos equals $69.32.
Common sense, y'all. What snack, woman, is going to turn down $70 just to dance? Now, whether I have the mask on or mask off, that may make a difference, but not significantly. $70 to dance for 2 songs and an intro most likely won't take more than 30 minutes. There's places in the United States you can't make $70 an hour. Do you think here in Colombia somebody's going to turn down $70 just to dance if I allow you to wear it with a mask? Unrealistic, bro. Unrealistic. I haven't seen one. I haven't seen one without the mask that was over $250. I haven't seen one with the mask. But the one without the mask, I agree with her for $300. But I haven't seen one with the mask for under $250. But yeah, let me see. This guy, hi. I hope you have a great day and all your dreams and wishes. I appreciate that. This guy, you too. Ellis said, nah, G. Depends on what you eat in McDonald's. Again, I went to the mall and we got a good meal for $72 for 2 people. Or 70 for 2 people. I give a tip. So 70 for two people was 35 mil each at the mall. Good meal. I mean, like, big meal. And we're not talking about El Central where I was getting a meal for two for $42. I'm just talking about it, and I don't normally eat breakfast, obviously. Chalupa said depends. Oh yeah. Did you go out in the club last night? Yeah, we went to El Negro, Perro Negro. Cynthia Wilson, what's going on? Ellis, when are the legacies getting pregnant? Don't let me beat you to it. It don't work that fast, yo. A lot of people don't understand. First of all, with my legacy here in Colombia, she doesn't want to get pregnant right away because she's working on getting her doctorate. And it's going to take a lot of stuff. She can't be pregnant. I mean, she can be. But it's more an inconvenience for her to be pregnant and trying to go to school. Even if I'm paying for everything as far as her school, as far as her living in place, it's very difficult to be pregnant or raising a child while you got to trying to be a doctor. It's very hard. So I will wait for her. I'll wait for her to be ready to do that as long as she's up for it. I mean, it may change over time. She may decide not to do it. But as of now, that's the plan. Now, Cuba is a little bit different because in Cuba, she wants to wait also, but I tell everybody, hey, it's a 3-year span because after the third year, I got to go. Whatever it is, I got to go. I can't stay after the third year. If you're not ready, it's like, I can't help you because I don't want to be 45 years old. I don't want to be 45 years old, 50 years old, having a 1-year-old because that reaches out to me being 60 with a 15-year-old, which is doable, but I don't want to. But by 45, it's luck of the draw. You know what I mean? Hopefully, I'll still be able to stick with these two legacies and you guys will follow the process. The Crafty Pumpkin, Messi or Ronaldo? Oof. Messi, because Messi he plays football in Miami, and I own a condo in Miami Beach. Where's Stillmatic? Stillmatic is in the 609. I think Stillmatic's in the crib. He's at his house in the States. Stillmatic just did I think he did Miami Carnival. He just did Miami Carnival like a month ago or 2 months ago, something like that. Andrew said loves a short king. That's crazy. You got the pass, my guy. I give you permission. Jesus is king. I love you, man. Jesus is king. Okay. Do you get paid? Not at all. Carter Consultant says talk that business talk. And listen, again, I think life is about balance, man. Yes, a lot of people think this is a travel channel. It's never been. I do travel a lot. That's one of the things I do for fun. But this channel is about my life, and my life is balance. Balance travel, balance family, balance finances. Family, finances, fun. Travel's under fun. Law, what's going on? R Dub, what up, what up? Do I play basketball? I mean, I could, I'm black. Stereotype. No, I'm sorry. I know what I want to say. That's a stereotype. All black people can't play basketball. Well, in my urban area, every black person knows how to play basketball. We might not be the best, but we all know how to play basketball. Normal white guy says lights out. Can I get your sneakers? I mean, if you want these and you live in Medellín, after I leave, if you meet up with me, I'll give them to you. Like if you live in Medellín and you want these after I leave, you can have them. If you get up with me, let me know. I gift you $9,000. That's hard because I don't allow people to gift me anything. I think Africa make high quality. I don't know. When we go to Africa, I doubt I'll be able to run into one of these places, but I'm there for a week, so we'll see. I give you PS5. I already got one of those. Them joints are 11.5. I wear size 11 too, y'all. It's very difficult to find a size once and also in a lot of stuff. I don't know. I don't know. It's very difficult to find a size 11. Like, yeah, it's crazy. I'm giving him the blue magic. MacArthur Davis says, you ain't got to explain to these. Keep what you're doing. I appreciate it, man. It's not that I feel like I got to explain to people. It's just that I want to give people an insight to how I think. Because you can go to my videos and you can see how I move. You can go to my finances and see how I'm living. But it is very difficult for people to be able to get what's in here out here, and technology helps us do it. So when I have this conversation with you guys like this, it's because I feel like I want to get this part of, even if you don't agree, even if you don't understand, just so I can get it out, that maybe in the future you'll say, oh, I get it now, or something like that. But yeah, she having your legacy already, bro? No. Here's the other thing people don't understand. The legacy is not just a kid. That's just one part of the legacy. The legacy is everything you build, and I got a whole video I dropped now, so I don't have to go too much in detail about it. Me just being here with her is part of my legacy because you guys get to see it and because it happened. Me telling her how I feel and telling her my plan and stuff, that's all part of legacy. Me going here and buying sneakers and having that, just us going down there together, experiencing that together, that's part of my legacy because that's what people will remember. That's what she will remember me for. So people will remember me for it. So again, so yes, I'm already building a legacy with her. I'm already building a legacy with the woman in Cuba. So it's just, that's just the way I see it. The poll says $87. Let me get some poll real quick. Pause. Let me see what y'all say. They voted. Let me see. Okay, yeah. The poll says $87 because I forgot to take out the money I need to get back to the airport. So it's really $67. But I'll say this. Right now, it's really, really close. So it's like 59% of the people of the votes say that I can make it in Medellín tomorrow and tonight and Monday morning with $87. But you got to remember this. The budget may go back up. It's really 67, but the budget may go back up simply because if I don't spend the whole 300 on a snack tomorrow, if I only spend 200 on a snack, if I only spend 250 on a snack, then that other money reverts back to the budget. So, I mean, it looks like a lot of people agree, yo. And I kind of feel like how I move, I feel like I can make that 80. Now, I'm not going to be doing a lot of stuff tomorrow because it doesn't cost to walk around Parque Aires. It costs to walk around Provenza. I'm just not going to be able to go out and pop bottles tonight or go buy drinks and stuff like that because I don't want to have to. I want to do this like, could I go to somebody and it aren't, here's the thing. People offer to buy drinks all the time and stuff. I'll pay for this. Just come hang out. But I don't. I want it to be genuine as far as me, as if somebody like, I got it. Yes, of course I got money in stash, but I got thousands in stash. I can go and reach out to if I had an emergency, like had to get back to buy a new flight or something like that. That's not it. But this is all I have in cash, and it's easy to know what the budget is when you're spending in cash because once the cash is gone, it's gone. It's gone. Once the cash is gone, it's gone. So it's easy to know whether or not you stayed in budget or you didn't stay in budget when you spend the cash. What's the China website? You got to hit me up on Instagram, Big Rob. How was Yaris Park last night? I didn't go to Yaris Park last night. We went to Provenza. It was rainy, so a lot of people wasn't out. But this club was just it was so small, but it was so packed. People was waiting in line literally for an hour and a half, y'all. We waited for 15 minutes. But I seen some people that was behind us in the line come in the club halls, join the club later on. So I know they waited like an hour and a half. Would you do real estate in Colombia? Also, do you have a blueprint for people wanting to do it in the USA? Yes, I have a blueprint on my channel under the financial freedom part and passive income. On my channel, I have both how I'm working on buying a property in Colombia, as well as how I brought all three of my properties in the United States. Every single step is on my channel under the financial part. Can you drink the water out here? I don't think so. I don't think you can drink the water from the faucet out here. I mean, of course, bottled water, but not the water from the faucet. You eating too much. You don't need breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah, that's the thing, Ellis. But see, I try to plan out for all three, but I really normally only eat dinner and lunch. Breakfast, I only eat like a granola bar before I go to work, even when I'm in the States. But you only really need lunch and dinner. But the thing is, Ellis, if the last time I'm going to see my legacy for a while is going to be a breakfast, then we got to eat breakfast. That's a given. I might not have to eat breakfast tomorrow, especially if we out late night tonight. But who knows if tomorrow night I go out after, maybe I'll link up with some guys that's in Colombia right now. There's a lot of us in Colombia right now. And maybe we go somewhere that doesn't cost too much money. And then afterwards we go to eat. Because, the longer you stay out, the longer you stay up, you're going to get hungry. So like even when we left the club yesterday at 2 o'clock, we went and got food. So that's another meal. If I didn't count breakfast, I got to count that meal. I love a woman that can cook. Yeah, she's Jamaican and Colombian, so she could really, and not Nicaraguan, so she could really throw down the kitchen. She said, because she lives on an island, and but again, time time. So maybe dinner, but I don't know. Oh damn, fam, it's you. I appreciate the job work. Elon is dead, bro. What? Nah. Oh, that's just crazy. Taramina, if you know, you know. Taramina was cool. Taramina was cool. It was more packed than Taramina. We're talking about Taramina Hotel in San Jose, Costa Rica. It was more packed than Del Rey Hotel, but Del Rey did have a little bit better quality, my opinion. What's up, big dog? What's going on, Nighthawk? Cornell, what's up? He said, I will be in Medellín Thursday. Any nightclub suggestions? Yes. If the line is not too bad, I would say go to Black Dog. But right next to Black Dog, don't quote me wrong, I think not Anita, is another famous artist that has a big thing. And also the Dirty Rabbit. Dirty Rabbit looks kind of dope too. But again, they all in Provenza, right next to each other. Or you can go to Parque Yeres, or you can go to the club in La Laureles on La Setenta. But I have you just check out the Black Man's Guide to Medellin. Give me a rhyme about bean burritos, eating them like Tito's, or like Tito, and drinking Tito's. How about the chica prices nowadays in El Centro and Yeres Park? Unfortunately, YouTube is no longer in inclusive places, so I can't get into too much detail about the price of certain things here. But if you hit me up on Instagram, I can tell you. Now them 11s is hilarious. the 11 Medellins. 11 Medellin. I'm gonna rock them tonight though, bro. I'm gonna rock them tonight. Again, my legacy picked these out. So I'm gonna rock them tonight with the jeans. And I'll throw in my shirt or something like that. The jeans I think I'm definitely gonna keep because I like the jeans. I really like the jeans. So just genuinely I like the jeans. The sneakers, they're cool. They fit the thing, but this is wrong. You know, this is wrong. And this is wrong. So again, we'll see. Drunk King said, hi man, you going over your budget, brother. Mike Will, you think I'm going over my budget? I think 58%, we got 100 votes. We got 100 votes in. 59% says that I won't go over budget. 41% says I'm not going over budget. How do I feel about crypto and building wealth? I don't know enough about crypto to even have a feeling. I did dibble dabble in it for a little while. I made some money, paid some taxes on it, and got about it. If you didn't have kids, would you still worry about generational wealth? No. If I didn't have children, I wouldn't worry about generational wealth because why would I worry about anybody? I wouldn't worry too much about what my family decides to do and leaving money for them. As far as family outside of my kids, or outside of here's the thing. Technically, if you're married and you don't have kids, you do want to leave something for your wife. I don't really do the marriage thing, but if that would be one circumstance. If I did do marriage thing and I got married and I didn't have any kids, I would want to leave something for my wife if she dies before me. So that would be the only way I could say yeah. But other than that, no, definitely not. But you never know. You can't say, unless you got clipped and you can't have kids anymore, and they can't reverse it, you never really know whether or not down the line you'll have a kid. Shout out to Telemade Dreams. I watched the channel the other day. He just came back to the scene. Telemade Dreams ended up having this kid at I believe like 60. And he had other kids too, but rest in peace, my condolences, they passed away, and he didn't foresee having another kid. But then whatever fate had it, he had a kid at 60. So you don't know if you don't want a kid, you don't think you'll ever have a kid. If you're still able to have kids, you never know at like 60 or at 70, because we're men, or at 80, right before you croak. If like De Niro was the guy, Robert De Niro, who had a kid like 80 something, you never really know if you're gonna have a kid. So you'll feel bad not thinking about generational. So it's balanced though. But I wouldn't think about it as much at all. No. You was the reason why I go to Cali every other month. Michael Williams, man, it's fire, man. Again, Cali is one of them places. Everywhere in the world can be dangerous, as you said, R-Dub. But the more you know about how to move in the country, shout out to Razor Rays, the less dangerous it becomes. How about that? Fair. Carter, take it easy, Fresh. But you cooking the materialistic folks, man, each one teach one. Like I said, I don't knock anybody. I just want to teach, show you guys a different way of thinking. Like I said, the Flyboy way isn't about showing you guys the best way to live. It's not showing you about guys the only way to live. The Flyboy way is simply because on Earth they didn't tell us. They told us we were limited to what we could choose to how to live. I'm just showing you another way. And if I can find my way, you can find your way. Why am I so hyped? Because I'm passionate about what I do, my dog. I'm passionate about this life. Cali and Bogota are safer than Medellin, I heard. It depends. It depends. If she's younger, it's a lot easier. Yeah, definitely. Don't wait too long. Again, what can I do? I know she has to wait 3 years because she really wants to get this doctorate. And I'm willing to wait for her for 3 years. I'm willing. I'm not looking for nobody else to do it. Unless she doesn't want to do it anymore, that's the only reason why you'll see me building a legacy with somebody else in Colombia, if she doesn't want to do it anymore. Same thing in Cuba. If she don't want to do it anymore, that's the only reason why you'll see me building a legacy, because at the end of the day, like, you can't really say, okay, I'm going to have sex with her, I'm going to sleep with her this one time, and then she's going to get pregnant and automatically it's going to work, even after she's ready. That's not how it works. Miz, what's going on? He said, oh, Miz, shout out to Miz in the building. He be there Tuesday. Okay. It's a lot of brothers here too, man. There's a lot of brothers here. Like, as much as people were talking about Medellín on and how bad it is, how dangerous it is, how crazy it is, posting all this stuff, dog, it is a lot of brothers here. It is a lot of brothers here right now, y'all. Maybe because it's the holiday. It's a lot of United States. Dog, I've never seen this many United States women here. I've been to Medellin 4 times. This is my 4th time being in Medellin this year. I've been to Medellin like 6 times altogether. I've been to Colombia a lot of times. I've never seen this many American women in Colombia. I kid you not. I've never seen this many women. It is crazy. It is crazy. Now, some of them look good. Like, I met this little sexy one, and oh man, who was there? Oh, Esco was there. I met this little sexy little one that was in what's his name, but I mean, I wasn't trying to do nothing, but still, yeah. What's good, gang? What's up, Ryder? What's going on, Innocent? What it do? I can't see if he did. He retracted. Man and Robinson, yo, shout out to Man and Robinson TV, yo. Manix Robinson TV. Make sure to subscribe to his channel. This is a brother who migrated here from Jamaica, right? And he teaches a lot of great stuff. He's an amazing father with 2 kids. He's married, I believe, and he actually owns a place in Jamaica that is super dope. On the hill, the view is crazy. I'll be watching Manix TV all the time when I'm like in the truck driving or something like that. And one thing I realized is that one of the things I've learned from people who come from overseas when in the United States is, and the reason I am part of the reason I am the way I am, is because a lot of them take the money they make in the United States, and rather than spending it on material things, even though these are from China and inexpensive, they send that money back home and they build back home. That's what I'm trying to do now, but I'm doing it in reverse because I already own at home and I'm trying to build abroad. Manix has like I want to see, he won't say it's a mansion, but it's like a big house on the hill that's really like a mansion, and you oversee, I think it's in Mobile, I could be wrong. And you see him, he step by step, you see him like send the money over there to pave the way, the hill, so he could drive up there. And I think if you really listen to stuff like that and people who come from other countries and come here to build as a United States citizen, I think you will be ready for whatever happens with inflation, whatever happens with life in the future. Because it's gonna get worse. My perspective, it's gonna get worse than it is now for the majority of the world. You know why more robberies and stuff are occurring now in Colombia and Brazil and Philippines and all these places? Is because while the United States is hurting, the rest of the world is going through a lot more pain, especially what they consider third world countries. So does that mean you're gonna be more, does that mean that you shouldn't invest in the country because it's dangerous, or getting more like, no, if you're in that safe area, you're still safe. Where I'm at, what? Come on, man. So again, yo, shout out to Manix TV, y'all. Let me see. Mint and Muffins, what's going on? PD, they keep tracking PD messages. Rob Ward, any trips back to Cuba? Yes, I plan on going for Cuba for a longer period of time, for a week again. in May, for the first week of May, during Cuba's basically Cuba's National Flag Day. That's when I went the last time. I do want to go to Cuba twice a year and want to come to Colombia 4 times a year. But if I only go to Cuba twice a year for a week each time, I feel good. And if I only come to Colombia twice or 3 times a year or 4 times a year for a week each time, I feel good. So that's the plan. I want to spend more time in these countries and take less trips. So instead of me going every other month like I normally do, like I did this year I'd rather go 1 month, not go for 3 months, but when I'm there for 1 month, I stay for a whole week. That's I'm just trying to see which one I like better. They got decent breakfast spots. Can you oil it right now? That's pause. Do you blend in when it's nighttime? No, but black is camouflage for people that's worried about getting robbed in Medellin. I'm going to tell you this. I've been to a lot of places around the world. If you're black, odds are they're going to think you're poor. They're going to think you don't have no money. Yes, we do stick out a little bit because we're United States citizens, but walking down the street, you got a black tee on, some jeans, some regular sneakers, or even some sneakers from China, as long as they're not too colorful. Dog, they not even worried about you. They looking at a whole different bunch of people. Let me see. What African country would I go visit? I'm going to Ghana again in next month. Slowpoke. Only other countries I really want to visit in Africa is Nigeria, South Africa, and Cape Town too, and Kenya. Those are the only places in Africa I really want to visit, and those might be further when I retire. GDK said it's no point in getting a lawyer if your homie told they'll ask there where I'll be in 10 years. That's crazy. Shout out to Industries with Keith, y'all. Just added 10 more dollars to the budget. Yo, nah, man, y'all know I'm not. Keith know that's going back, yo. Keith know that's going back. But y'all know I don't accept donations and stuff. But again, y'all, he said we need a snack though. Yeah, the snack is definitely in the budget. That's what I'm saying. That's $67 budget that it is. I said $87. The snack is already paid for out of that budget. If the snack costs less than 300 mil, that means the budget goes up a little bit higher and the snack is paid for. But the snack is already. I even got some. I don't want to show you guys here because I want to get the snack done first before I show you guys. But I got some ideas. GDK said, "Stop capping, little boy. Normal, lights out. Back to your cell." No, okay. Do I like KFC? Yeah, but KFC tastes different in every country you go to. So far, if I had to say which KFC in the world has had the best KFC and the worst KFC, I would say the worst KFC I've ever had is in East Orange, New Jersey on Central Avenue. That's the worst KFC I've ever had. Sometimes it tasted like soap. Worst KFC I've ever had. The best KFC I've ever had in the world is Trinidad. Now, I haven't been to I haven't been to Thailand yet because I heard Thailand's KFC is amazing also. But Trinidad has had the best KFC. It was just different, yo. I can't even explain when I say it's best. The chicken just tastes fresher. It was just amazing, yo. I went to KFC like 4 times when I was in Trinidad during Carnival. I went to like 4 times, yo. That was crazy. Let me see. Is it really possible to find love out there? Yeah, but it depends what you're willing to put up with. Again, like I told people, if you're living here, yes, it's a lot more easier. If you're coming here frequently to Colombia, like every other month or every second month, it's possible. You might still have to be open to dealing with the fact that she's not going to only be with you, or she may not, quote unquote, may not only be with you. But as long as she gives you the treatment that you deserve and you request and require, and she doesn't make you look like a poo putt, she's not out here on camera and other people's YouTube channel. She's not out here dancing in other people's snack videos. She's not out here going on date videos with guys that you don't know, or in Parquilleras or in El Poblado every day trying to make a buck. As long as she's not out here, then I don't see why you would allow that to change the way you feel about you if she's treating you like a king. So, like a king. Let's see. R-Dub said they followed us. Again, we're not even going to get into it. It's crazy, yo. Alvin Robinson, what's going on? I'm trying to read this. Flyboy, what's good? Salute, Alvin Robinson. What up, man? What up? I'm about to step on y'all's commentary. That's crazy. Rocky Marciano, wait. You drive semi-trucks? No, I drive the trucks that come to your house for FedEx. I try to tell people everything about me because, again, at the end of the day, I just want y'all to know everything 100%. I don't want to have y'all convinced, like, well, he didn't tell us everything. So, no, I've been working for the company for 22 years. 22 years. I've worked over 22 years now because it's past November. Actually, this month will be 22 years at the end of the month. Yeah, I don't know what it is this week. I saw the most American women in Colombia ever. I've never seen that, bro. Again, but I think that's going to happen more, honestly. Not because they're trying to ruin it, but they're trying to ruin it for us. I don't think that's it. I think the reason why you've seen a lot of Americans come to Colombia is because they're starting to realize that price and appreciation difference. Even the women from the United States are coming here and understanding, like, yo, what I spent for nails in the United States is like 1/3 here, one fourth here. What I spent to get like a lipo or breast augmentation or butt augmentation, it's 1/3 here. What I spent to live, I was watching a lot of women here who live here, and they've been living here for like 2-3 years since the pandemic. Like, yo, what I spend to live here is 1/3 of what I spend in the States. So even if I make less working as a remote job, I'm still overall being able to save more here than there. So a lot of women are coming, a lot of American women and other Americans that are even like not like they may come from India, they move to America, and now they're like, oh, let's go to Colombia. Let's be American citizens, but let's go to Colombia. They'll come from Asia, they'll be American citizens, but let's go to Colombia because the money go further, and money is going to control where people go and how people move. You need to live, bro. I'm out here too, looking for you if you come through Yaris. Okay, Vincent. I don't know, because I don't know. Tonight, I'm more likely spending with Legacy. Maybe tomorrow, because she's going to be working. I don't know. It depends what time I do the snacks. Watermelon is a favorite. Now, I like watermelon, but see, a lot of people think that's a racist comment, but it's stereotype. There's a difference between stereotype and racism. Now, are some racist things, are they based on a stereotype? Possibly. But I don't get a person being stereotypical saying black people love watermelon. All the black people I know do. It might not be a favorite thing, but they love it. Black people eat fried chicken. Shoot, most of the black people I know do eat fried chicken. I only eat fried chicken. I only eat chicken, so, Okay. You going live tonight? I don't think so. Maybe, I don't think so. I don't know. Okay, got it. Where am I staying? I'm staying in Poblado, Santa Coloma. It's a nice little Airbnb building. They have a bunch of different Airbnbs here. Security is top notch. The guests can't even leave without the guests can't even leave without you being down there. It's really dope. Not like I feel like I gotta do it with my Legacy, but I'm having snacks over, so I gotta do it. Why you only black thing in the room? I'm not sure. Kenya, what up, Owen? What up? What it do? Shout out to Jamaica. He looks like Turbulence guy. What is the most expensive Colombian or Costa Rica? What is more Costa Rica by far? Okay, you're spamming, so I gotta get you out of here. Hold on a second. Remove. Oh no! I gotta move you all the way off. See, one thing you gotta understand is I don't personally block people unless you're spamming. You can say stuff that I don't agree with. I might even comment towards it to give you my opinion. But if you start spamming, you gotta go. R-Dub said dancing in the video. Dancing in the video. Wait, dancing in somebody's snack video. Yeah. It's a lot, boy. I wish you got, man. I don't wish it because I know I'm not that person. But there's so many people's chicks that and they be all. It don't be like. I'm not talking about a chick that was in somebody's video. I'm talking about it be dudes, chicks that they be like, oh, this is my girl, and I'm like, if I didn't do it, I know a couple dudes that have, but it's not my job to ruin your fantasy. Mason says Trump. Any plans for the new year? I'll be in Ghana during New Year, R-Dub. I'll be in Ghana, Africa, and during New Year, in the course of New Year's. First time I'm ever going to be out the country on the New Year. I'm going to be in the motherland. I'll be in Ghana for my for New Year's. Shout out to Trinidad in the building. Shout out to Port of Spain. Shout out to St. James. Shout out to Tobago. Shout out to Portmore. No, that's Jamaica. Shout out to all the places I was at. Wherever Insomnia was at, which is way out the way. Ice Cube. I don't know. Is that Ice Cube? I don't think so. Oh my God. Is that P. Diddy for Rocky? We got to end. All right, cool. We're gonna end poll over here. So the poll again. After 130 votes, 55% say I can make it with $87 left. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make it. It's really $67. depending on snacks, it might go back to 87 or higher. So I think I can make it on $67 left. Again, that's why I said when a lot of people was talking about Sasua and they was talking about Thailand, I was like, dang, I wonder if these people ever really been to Colombia, because like I could make it off of Colombia on, well, give or take, in where you at. In Medellin, if I had $1,000 a month, I could, if I'm not trying to go out every day, I could make it. If I had $1,500 a month, I would live really good in Medellin. If I had $1,000 a month in Barranquilla, I would live pretty good in Barranquilla. $1,000 a month in Cali, I would live really good. I mean, you're not going out every day, but you might go out once a week, twice a week. You're not eating out every day, but you might eat out twice a week. I know it's better to be safe and say to live in Medellin, you need like $2,000 budget. I know it's best and safe to say to live in Cali or Barranquilla, you need a $1,500 a month budget. But me, just looking at how things are, I know how much rent is. I know I can get somebody to cook for me every day. I know I can go out and do things once a week. So I'm doing a measure of how much that stuff costs. I'm like, yo, in Medellin, 2,000, I could live good. I could live good. But yeah, let me see. Charleston says, I love Cali, Colombia. My fault, y'all. I missed one. Charleston says, I ended the live there. Real quick, my fault. I'm just trying to get to the end of your messages, then we're going to end this live before 2 hours. Charleston says, I've been thinking about Africa, but I'm turned off by the long flights. What's a great first place to visit? Make me forget Colombia and DR. Oh, what is a great first place to visit? Would be Colombia or DR. I would say DR would be first place to visit. Now, if you want to go somewhere outside of Colombia and the DR and you want a similar vibe, Costa Rica, but Costa Rica is more expensive. Or Playa del Carmen, Mexico. Playa del Carmen, Mexico, not Tulum, not Cancun, Playa del Carmen, Mexico. Charleston says, I love Cali, Colombia. You like Michael Jackson? Who doesn't like Michael Jackson? Thailand, I heard, is cheaper and safer, but it's further also. And if you, a lot of people don't understand this. Cheap and safe is good. But the issue with Thailand, and I haven't been there yet, is the distance. I don't need to have been there to say this about the distance. If you are really connected to people in your family, if you have kids, if you want somebody you can get to within a 4 to 6 hour flight, Thailand shouldn't even be on your idea. Brazil shouldn't even be on your idea of a place to stay. If you really feel like you got to get back to the States to handle something, if you got a kid event you want to get to, if you want to go see your family, or if you got close-knit friends who don't travel, who you might want to go hang out with from time to time, Thailand wouldn't be an issue, because wouldn't be an idea, because going to Thailand is going to be like 20 hours flight. Going to Africa also is going to be a 12 to 14 hour flight, 10 to 14 hour flight, depending on what part of Africa you go to or higher. Going to Australia, going to Brazil. Brazil is even, for me, Brazil is a 9.5 hour flight not Rio, to Sao Paulo, Brazil. It's a 9.5 hour flight. Even that is like, still like, it's still, so for me, I'm connected to the United States. I'm in the United States. I live in the United States. I'm a United States citizen. I'm a black man from here. I need to feel some parts of the United States every year. I need to come here for a month, come here for 3 months. I need to be here close enough. And just Thailand would never be an option for me, or Africa or Brazil. It's got to be 6 hours or less. Brazil is not far. Again, for me, Sao Paulo is 9.5 hours. Rio is about 14 hours. 12 to 14 hours, I think, yeah. Yeah, all right, y'all. I appreciate you guys joining the live. This is a dope live, great information. Again, last minute, we have a budget of $67 to last us 2 days exactly. Tonight, tomorrow morning for food. Tomorrow, we got snacks included already. And Monday morning for breakfast for me and Legacy. Can he do it? Can I do it? Well, we'll find out. It's your boy, FRE, $H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's TheFlyBoyway. Don't ask why, just check out the channel. Now, I got a bunch of shorts that I'm releasing. It's going to be a lot of shorts. A lot of people are going to keep getting the notifications. But the shorts are going to go along with this story that I told you guys here and everything that I'm doing right now in real time. So I'll see you on the next video. Peace.